Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Big love shout out to all the subscribers and followers of this channel. Today, we're going to study the coordinate plane, and this is for week one of the second or grade 8 Metatag curriculum. And we're going to study coordinate plane, and it's your teacher, Marife Adonis. Okay, what should students will be? So, understand signs of numbers in ordered pairs as indicating locations in quadrants of the coordinate plane. Find and position integers on the coordinate plane. Find the position of pairs of integers on the coordinate plane. Now, let's define some words that we're going to encounter in this lesson. So we have the Cartesian plane, or should we call it rectangular coordinate plane. It's formed by two perpendicular number lines and one horizontal and one vertical that intersect at a point. It is named after René Descartes, a French mathematician, scientist, and philosopher who first developed it in 1600s. So we have the x-axis. It is the horizontal line number line. The y-axis is the vertical number line. The origin is the point 0, 0, or the point of intersection of x-axis and the y-axis. Quadrant is a region defined by two axes, the x and y of the coordinate plane. There are four regions in the Cartesian plane, which is the numbered in the counterclockwise direction. Ordered pair or coordinates are a pair of numbers that is used to represent point on a Cartesian plane. Abscissa or x-coordinate is the horizontal distance from the y-axis. The ordinate or the y-coordinate is the vertical distance from the x-axis. Okay. So, the coordinate plane is formed by two number lines in plane that intersect at the right angle. So these are the coordinate. This is the coordinate plane. Okay. So the point of intersection is the zero on each two number lines are called axes. So this one are the y-axis and the x-axis. The horizontal axis is called x-axis. So this is the horizontal or the x-axis. And the vertical axis is called the y-axis, this one. Okay? The two axes divide the coordinates plane into four quadrants. So the point where the axis intersects is called the origin. So the point here, the center is the origin. So counterclockwise is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Now name the quadrant where its point is located. So we have point A, B, C, and D. Where do you think? Okay. Now point A is located at the first quadrant. Point B is located at the second quadrant. And the point C is located at the fourth quadrant, and the D is in the third quadrant. Name the quadrant where its points located. So we have him M. The point M is located in the third quadrant. N is the first quadrant. K is in the second quadrant, and J is in the fourth quadrant. An ordered pair gives the location of a point on a coordinate plane. The first number tells how far to move right, that is positive, or left, negative, from the origin. The second number tells how far to move, the positive or the now down is negative. So moving up is positive, going down is negative. The numbers in the ordered pair are called coordinates. The first number is called x coordinate, and the second number is y coordinate. The ordered pair for origin is 0, 0. Okay, this is simple. Grab its point in the coordinates. So we have here A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, let's see. How are we going to coordinate? So let's have here, as you can see, yung A, now we have 3. So from the origin, we have 3 points to the right. and 4 points up. So in the fourth quadrant, we have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have the point A here. So napapansin nyo. Then for B, we have negative 5 and 3. So that means we have negative 5 here and 3 is positive. So that's why it's in the second quadrant. For letters or point C, we have we have positive coordinate with 3 and then negative 4. That's why it's here. All right. So look at this. This is the point C. Your point D is negative 4 and negative 3. So from negative 4 down to negative 3, this one. This is point D. And your E is from 0 to negative 3. That means it's in the y-axis. And your F, negative 4 and 0. So that means it's here in the negative 4. That's point negative 4. All right. That's it. All right. So give the coordinates of each point. So what is the coordinate of point L? So if we are going to analyze this one, L is in 2, 4. That's the coordinates. Positive 2 and positive 4. Okay. Let's see if you are correct. Now, your K is in negative 3 from here, negative 3, because laging X ang nauna, no? Negative 3 and 3 here. Okay, your L, tama kanina. Then we have, for M, we have negative 4 and 0. Or your M is negative 5 and 0, so it's in the X coordinate. Yes, in the Y-axis. And your point P is negative 3 and negative 2. This is the point P here. Okay. And then your R is negative or 0, negative 2. So that means it's in a y-axis. And for T, we have positive 4 and negative 3. All right. So that's how we plot the coordinates of each point. Now, for example, number 4, graph each point on the coordinate plane and find the line segment length. Okay. Let's try this one. No? For A, we have negative 1 and 4. B is negative 4 and 4. For G, we have C 3, 0. T is 3, negative 5. C is negative 4, negative 5. And K, or point K, is negative 4 and negative 2. So let's see how was it done. Okay. Now, graph its point of coordinate plane and find the line segments length. Okay. So for AB, here, AB, that means we have negative 1, that is here, negative 1, and then we have negative 4. So ito po yung line segments. So if we're going to get the horizontal, no? So AB is horizontal, and the line segment AB is horizontal. That means difference of x minus coordinate. So we have negative 1 minus negative 4. That is negative 1 plus 4 or 3. So there are 3 units. So your AB is equivalent to 3 units. Graph its point on the coordinate plane and find the line segment lengths. Okay. So GT is vertical. So to get the difference here, we have difference of y coordinates. So that means from 0 minus negative 5 or 0 plus 5 or 5. So there are 5 units. Get it? Next. Graph its point on the coordinate plane and find the line segments. So we have KC here. KC is a vertical line also. That means we are going to find the difference of y coordinates. So negative 5 minus negative 2. So negative 5 minus negative 2. So the y, this is distance, no? Negative 5 minus negative 2. Or, so we have negative 5 minus negative 2. That's negative 5 plus 2. That's 3 units. Okay, so here, pwede niyong i-graph niyan dito, coordinate plane. O, gamit yan. So, ito yung magiging labas niyan. Okay? So, yung AB, we get the difference of x coordinates. That is 3, no? 3 minus 4. Okay, that's 3 plus 4, that's 7. All right? So, yung distance dito, 3, and then 4, no? So, 3 minus negative 4, that's 7. And then, for BC, here, we have the difference of y coordinates. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus negative 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, that is 4 plus 5 equals 9 units. And then we multiply. So to get the rectangle, no, the area of the rectangle, that's A times the segment AB times segment BC. So that is 7 units times 9 units. That is equivalent to 63 square units. Okay, I hope you get it. Then this is your journal number 1, no? A true smile is when the mouth and the heart coordinate with each other. So that's from Barbara and Kiefer. So write your reflection on your journal notebook for the lesson number 1. And this is it. Okay? Love you all, guys. Bye.